The Philippine Azkals kicked off their 2020 Suzuki Cup campaign on Wednesday night in a 3-goal thriller with all the drama you'd come to expect from Southeast Asia's biggest competition. What transpired and what does it all mean for the Azkals? Let's find out. Heartbreak is a brutal way to get started in any tournament, but that's exactly what the Philippines endured on opening night as they were left chasing an equalizer in vain in a slim 2-1 defeat to Singapore. It was a valiant effort from the boys, but now they have a mountain to climb if they are to get out of Group A. The big question now is, where did it all go wrong? Well, conceding 2 goals is never good. Conceding 2 goals in one half is bad. Conceding 2 goals in quick succession, well, that's even worse. But the worst part of it all is the fact that with a little bit of focus and maybe a little bit more sharpness, both goals could have been prevented. Credit to the Azkals, despite going 2 goals down, they refused to fold. Amin Azari was able to pull one back from a corner, raising the hopes of another famous Azkals comeback. The boys piled on the pressure as the match drew to a close, but in the end, the boos reserved for Stefan Schrock turned into loud cheers from the home support as Singapore were able to hold on to victory. Job well done to Singapore, who are now looking a good bet to make it into the next round after back-to-back wins. But now the question is, what's next for the Azkals? Well, now that we've gotten a day of sulking out of the way, it's time to brush off the doom and gloom, which there has been a lot online, and time to face the only relevant fact in front of us. Saturday, 5:30 p.m., the Philippines takes on Timor Leste, and with a win in that game, the Philippines is right back on track in Group A. With Timor Leste dropping their first 2 assignments, this may seem like a routine win on paper. But if Wednesday night's performance showed anything, it displayed how the Azkals are struggling to create a little bit in open play. Now, if the Philippines can find their groove, then perhaps this could be a fantastic opportunity to get a comfortable win and some much needed confidence. Otherwise, it might just be another agonizing 90 minutes where we pray to the deflection gods that they are in our favor. For the sake of my fingernails, I hope that is not the case. But speaking of emotional anxiety, Wednesday night's match was a roller coaster of emotions. Results sucked for the Philippines, but it was an all-around entertaining affair. Come for the football, stay for the drama. A fair play to Singapore. They were hungry, disciplined, and clinical when it mattered. They look like a real force in this year's competition. As for the Philippines, it's a tricky proposition. Because of a lack of preparation and familiarity, the squad looked a tad disjointed. As a result, for example, we were relegated to sending in conventional crosses on more than a few occasions, and with Bienvenido Marañón not exactly the most imposing figure inside the box, he found himself a tad overmatched. So what do we do moving forward? Do we replace him with a more physical presence like Guirado? Or do we commit to a more incisive approach where we can utilize Bienve's strengths more? Should we introduce new players into the squad? Or should we introduce new tactics? I'm glad I'm not a coach because, like this guy, I know nothing. But I'm curious to know what you think. What needs to be done? Who needs to play? Let me know in the comments below. And just like that, we're at the end of this video. I appreciate all of you for watching all the way to the end, and for those that showed love to the video that was dropped a few days ago. All the likes, all the shares, and all the subscriptions really meant a big deal, and I hope you guys liked this video as well. I look forward to seeing you all in a few days, and I hope you enjoy the game. Peace!